Breaking: Verydarkman just got whisked away by some unknown men. They covered his face and drove him away. Omo, this matter has gotten very serious, guys. What has Verydarkman actually gotten himself into? Because right now, the news making round is that Verydarkman has just been arrested as we are speaking now in Abuja. Guys, you have to stay tuned though, because earlier today, Verydarkman has put his feet on a lot of shallow water, and e be like say these shallow waters they are beginning to drown him, because Verydarkman came out earlier to attack Gtbank, and then he also came out to call out the president's son Tinubu over the issue that the NANS president came out to say that Tinubu actually kidnapped him. So everybody cannot even pinpoint what happened. As a matter of fact, Verydarkman brother and Kokopi, very two close associates of Verydarkman, have come out to narrate their own side. Right now, Kokopi is calling out Gtbank, and this was what he said.
Gtbank, please come and tell us the whereabouts of Verydarkman. The last place we know we saw him was inside your bank. Verydarkman has been missing for the past few hours. It is alleged that some police officers came to arrest Verydarkman inside the GTV premises. Please come and tell Nigerians where Verydarkman is. Is this a move to cover up your tracks? Because the last time we saw Verydarkman was inside your bank. You don't have any right to come and pick up anybody like that. GTB, are you trying to cover your crimes? You think you can come and take people's money without... Please, tell us where Verydarkman is now, because we don't know. All efforts to look for him have been unsuccessful. We want to know where is VDM. Skokupi. Allah.
Omo guys, this is the video from Kokopi, but at the moment, Verydarkman brother thinks otherwise, because he does not believe that it's Gtbank that actually picked up Verydarkman. He has come out to narrate what happened, and he has also pointed fingers, and this was what he said.
I followed my mom to the bank, and he posted that yes, so he's in Gtbank and they are trying to sort out things, and the bank actually complying with him. Next moment, I got a call from my mom. She was crying that policemen came and arrested my brother. On what basis? Is it a crime that you come and speak out for Nigeria when people are blind? Or is it a crime that you come out and make people see where they can't see? I don't understand. Like, what is going on? What is this guy's crime, for Christ's sake? Why do you guys keep coming for this guy? See, I don't have a problem with the police people, because you guys are just people wearing on uniform. You are just putting on uniform. But then, Abba, waiting they do this country, waiting I feel like they use power anyhow. Waiting doing I can't arrest them. What is going on in Nigeria, for Christ's sake?
Omo guys, this is the video that Verydarkman brother actually made. But you see, this matter is beyond what most of you actually think. Earlier, Verydarkman was in Gtbank, where he said he wanted to recover money with his mother. Initially, his mother have come out to cry out that money is missing from her account, and he called out Gtbank, and now they went to the bank. But you see, before they went to the bank, there was a video that Verydarkman made. Me, when I saw that video, I know that something is going to happen very soon. Everything actually started when the NANS president came out to accuse the president's son. And for us to fully understand this matter, let's first of all take a look at that video.
I was invited to Lagos to meet with Sheyi. I met with Sheyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked, and I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously, in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as NANS president. I did that to gain my freedom, but immediately I released a press statement that I was forced, it was under duress, and because I was naked, I was beaten. They claimed that they will share the video. That Sheikh told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word Ladoja used. It is Ladoja that is telling me this. That he will instruct, yes, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, he will go. So I now ask, even this morning when somebody was telling me that you know who Sheyi is, I say, yes, Sheyi is an ordinary citizen like myself. He's not occupying any official position. I told them yesterday, I made it clear that even if I'm coming to this hall and I'll be short, I'll still come to this hall. At the end, today, the inauguration is concluded and I'm the NANS president. I want Nigerians to know what has happened and that we are not going to give up and that Sheyi can do anything he wants to do. He's already in this hotel. This inauguration wouldn't have held. You can see the organization is not correct. See the way the things was hardly done. Told the MC, quickly start. Don't do no protocol. Do the inauguration as long as though.
Guys, this was what the NANS president actually came out to say, accusing the president's son. You see, Verydarkman came out to talk about this matter. He too accused the president's son and called everybody that was involved with this matter. And this was his video.
This is a very serious allegation, and you see this allegation, it should not be overlooked. So all security agencies in Nigeria, please pay attention. This thing will not be swept under the carpet. Secondly, I think there's a coincidence that is not a coincidence happening. And I will show you people something that is happening. That might be the reason why maybe Sheyi Tinubu is interested in NANS. I don't know. I say a coincidence and maybe. But it's not a coincidence to me, because when I saw it, and this thing that this guy is talking about, all of them appeared together. I said, is this the reason why they are trying to get this guy off? And is this the reason why Sheyi Tinubu is involved in NANS? And why is he trying to insert himself in NANS? I don't know. Maybe. But I'll show you people why I think there is a coincidence that is not a coincidence. First of all, these are images to show that, yes, indeed, the NANS president was attacked. Because as you can see on the picture, you will see that his back, see injuries on the back, as if he was flogged, injuries on his face. I guess he took these pictures after he was released. So it is an establishment that indeed this guy was attacked. Now, let's come to the names and position that was mentioned in this video before we go further. So this will be our key witnesses. So in case when the case don't start, these are the people we should look out for. The first name or the first position that was mentioned is Minister for Youth. He said when he went there, the first person, he met the Minister of Youth and he was hugged. It was at that point that he was offered or about to be offered 100 million naira. It was about to be offered 100 million naira. By who? We don't know yet. Do you understand? 100 million naira. What is the 100 million naira for? That he should support Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. But he declined. That President Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime is suffering a lot of people and he cannot support them. Now, I want you all to understand that the NANS president holds a very powerful position in Nigeria as the president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, controlling over 40 million aluta. Just understand that it's very powerful. So that position is very powerful and is the delicate position. And for election to go the way they would want, they might need to secure him as well. So he's in a very important position. Now, the first name was the Minister of Youth. And then the second position that was mentioned is the MD of NTA. He said that when he refused, that he was kidnapped. And they took him straight after he was tortured, brutalized. They took him to NTA to make a publication that is renouncing the position as the NANS president, right? So another position is the MD of NTA. Then a name was mentioned. This name is Ladoja. Now, everything this guy said in this video is alleged. Alleged by who? The key person is Ladoja. If you go back to the video, he was saying Ladoja then said that Sheyi Tinubu said that they should buy him, and if they buy him, he will tell the IG of police to clean it up. In a nutshell. So Ladoja is the main person telling the NANS president all of this. Who is Ladoja? I don't know. The only Ladoja I know is the 80-year-old Ladoja that was a governor years ago. Now, let's move. Ladoja. Another position that was mentioned is the SSA to the President on Student Affairs. The SSA to the President on Student Affairs currently has his naked videos on his phone. After they brutalized him, they recorded him naked. I guess to blackmail him that if you don't do what we want, we'll post your naked video online. Another person again, another position that was mentioned is the SA to the Minister of Defense. That one also has the video on his phone. Do you understand? So right now, this is a very, very strong allegation, and these are the names of the people involved. Now, there's a coincidence that does not look like a coincidence. This is the news that was published yesterday. On Tunde North page, ICPC, 7.2 billion out of 100 billion disbursed for student loan was diverted. 7.2 billion out of 100 billion that was disbursed for student loan was diverted. Diverted by who and where? Could this be that this is the reason why they are trying to take this guy out? Could this be that this is what they are dragging? Could this be that this is why Sheyi Tinubu is interested? Because I don't know why student loan is 7.1 billion, 7.1 billion, 71.2 billion rather is missing. And now we are hearing about NANS all of a sudden. It concerns students. But let's keep that by the way. To these NANS presidents that alleged everything in this video, yeah. First things first, I hope Ladoja that gave you all this information, I hope Ladoja have proof. I hope Ladoja have proof of all these things that you said Sheyi told, that he told you that Sheyi said. I hope Ladoja have proof. That one is number one. As for the parts that you are brutalized, you were beaten, they took you to NT and everything, that's your own experience. That one is on the other side. So that's your experience. That one will not need proof. Now you they talk and we don't see pictures. Do you understand? Again, I will be telling you now that your prayer should be that that video of your nakedness should even leak, so that it can make everything boom. You see that your video? Pray make it leak. It has to. If you get the video, bro, I will advise you to leak it. There's nothing to hide again. I will advise you to leak that video. That video will help us true to know, say yes, they recorded you to blackmail you and you were indeed brutalized. So if you have the video, leak it on Twitter. You get the point. It's not a coincidence. Say 71.2 billion student loan was diverted. And they start to drag the NANS presidents, that they blackmail, that they beat, that they scatter everywhere. Again, do you understand? Now, let me play another video of an eyewitness that was there on the day. I'll play two videos now of an eyewitness that was there. So let him give his own story of when the day of the inauguration and Sheyi Tinubu's involvement. Do you understand? According to him.
We're starting to tell all for the inauguration. In the morning, because I was the one coordinating the process. So in the morning, I was at West Carton Hotel when Sheyi Tinubu drove in. So when he left...
Sheyi Tinubu, you mean the president's son?
Yes, the president's son. When he drove in to West Carton Hotel, so I was somewhere at West Carton and I saw him. So when he left the venue, the manager now told me that the inauguration can no longer hold in this venue. That there was an instruction from the president's son that NANS cannot hold their inauguration here. And I told him that you can't tell us not to hold our inauguration here because this particular venue has already been paid for. And we'll proceed by whatever we want to do today. Maybe after today, you can ask us not to come here again or whatever because we've booked for this place for a very long time. Okay, Sheyi Tinubu left. And immediately, all our dignitaries are already on ground. So we usher them in and we begin the process. To the extent that the manager hotel has to go back and meet the technical team of the hotel. They have to switch off all appliances in the hall, including their generator, the light, the AC, and everything. So we're using solar light. That was all we used. So we didn't have...
All right, so now you see, say another name or another position I've added to the list, the manager of well scouting. So according to this guy's story, he's alleging that when they were planning their inauguration on the D-Day, Sheyi Tinubu came and instructed the MD, and instructed the manager of well scouting that meeting should not hold, that inauguration should not hold. And at the end of the day, the manager shut down their facilities, that they had to use solar to continue their inauguration. So all these names of Sheyi Tinubu, where did they call? It means say true. Like say Sheyi Tinubu actually involved. And you know where I found out? I was not even convinced until this interview on channels of the current factional NANS president. On the interview, that was when I said, you know what? I think Sheyi Tinubu might be involved. So let me play that as well.
He says that he places the allegation, squarely at the feet of the president's son, saying that the president's son, Mr. Sheyi Tinubu, has been attempting to interfere in student union politics, and that he was at the venue of their Wealth Carlton Hotel on Tuesday, telling the manager, because I asked him, I said, how do you know that? Did you see him? He said, yes. Yes, you saw him. He could have been there as a guest. He could have been there for any other reason. He said the manager of the hotel told them that this is what the president's son has just said, that their event will not be allowed to hold in the hotel anymore, and that their event was frustrated. They did not give them electricity, and they refused them using the facilities at the hotel. Are you aware of all of this?
I'm not aware, but I read one stupid allegation on Sahara Reporters. Is she part of NANS? Let me tell you, man.
That's the question he also raised as well.
This country, I think we the youth, we have one problem. Sheyi is the only president of son we have in this country that is trying to bring himself so low, mingle among youth. We've had several presidents. Some of us don't even know their sons or their daughters' name. But Sheyi, whenever he sees students, he sees youth, some of us watch him online. I think there was a time I was after.
Now, Sheyi, now they see something. They see something, Abi. After this woman told him what the other guy alleged happened on the inauguration day. This is the factional one. They told you this thing about NANS, and you are the factional NANS president. You should be disturbed. But instead of addressing the situation, do you see what he did? He refused to address the situation. He started hailing Sheyi Tinubu and praising Sheyi Tinubu, that Sheyi Tinubu is the only president's son that is close to the youth, and blah 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 blah. Oga, address it. There's no way you will say you don't know that something like this happened. This whole thing, there's no smoke without fire. All this thing no just happen, boom.
Guys, this was the video that Verydarkman actually made that made me to start questioning that why is he getting himself involved in all this thing. You see, after this whole matter, the president's son came out to react to the news. He said, whoa, how can someone lie with so much confidence? Whoa, what an attempt to defame my character. May God be with you, Comrade Atiku Issa. And then he went on to say, I have never held a meeting to discuss any subject matter with Comrade Issa in Lagos or anywhere else in the world. I have never knowingly met him before, neither did I visit any location with talks. All these allegations by Atiku Issa are completely fictional. This was what the president's son actually came out to say. Then the next video that Verydarkman made was the one that he went to the bank with his mother to actually check the account, the money that was taken from her account by Gtbank. When they were there, they did video, they posted all those kind of things, and boom, before you know, news is now making round that Verydarkman has now been arrested. Guys, at the making of this video, I got information that is the EFCC that arrested Verydarkman, but this whole matter is just allegedly because they have not actually proven it. Just take a look at this, guys.
The alleged information reaching me now is that Verydarkman was whisked away by the EFCC. The EFCC, if you have a case against somebody, or if you feel somebody has said something hurtful against you, come out and prove otherwise, than to pick up somebody without any arrest warrant like a criminal. This is very unprofessional. This is why he keeps telling people, all of you are corrupt. All are corrupt. They even told me that my man Sipak with them, they don't beat him, break his leg. EFCC is alleged that Verydarkman has been arrested by the EFCC. EFCC, it's all on the file and I go see. No worry. EFCC, come out now. Nigerian government, come out now. Because people should come and tell us what video has done wrong. Okay, this is the government where nobody can speak up again. Oh, power belongs to only you people. No freedom of speech. If you want to arrest somebody, pick the person with warrant and in honor. With the weight. See, this time, anything I do, we must follow Nigerian EFCC. You cannot hide smoke. You don't get how. Don't worry now. It's cool. Allah.
Omo guys, this is the video that Kokopi actually made, and from what he's saying, he said is the EFCC. I don't know if this is because of the video that Verydarkman made few days ago, saying that the EFCCs are actually targeting the Igbos, and that a matter of fact, EFCC can never arrest him. It be like say they want prove I'm wrong. But don't forget that all of this is still allegedly, because this matter of Verydarkman is really big. He has gotten himself soiled in a lot of oil and did not dey touch him body. So what do you think about this? Please do have to share me your thoughts in the comment section, because I'll be right there waiting to reply to your comment. And if you enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, guys.